Hello and welcome back to Angel's POV Cooking Diaries. Today we're going to make ice buns. So let's go. Right, in here I've got 90 grams of butter and it should be about 35 degrees. I've warmed her up a little bit. If I look, yeah, and I'm going to chuck 90 mils of milk warmed up to 35 off degree-ish, and just put the butter in there and it will slowly start to melt. Okay, so if we go back to the dry ingredients, we've got 270 grams of plain flour. We have 60 grams of caster sugar, pinch of salt, pinch of nutmeg, and 7 grams or a bag of dried yeast. So that's the dry ingredients. The wet ingredients, I'm going to add a tad of vanilla essence, just like that, a little bit, and eggs. But these aren't any eggs. I went to visit some friends, Mark and Jackie Robson, who have got chickens. And these are fresh eggs from their chickens. So special eggs today. Proper free. Look at the size of them as well. Lovely. Look at the colour of that yolk. Oh, lovely eggs. Thank you very much, Mark and Jackie, for the eggs. So 2 eggs. Lovely. And then let's have a look at this. Hasn't melted totally, really, but it doesn't really matter. I might. And the milk's cooled down with the temperature of the butter. So let's just give it a bit, or we're just going to heat her up a little bit. Get it up to about 35 degrees. Won't take long. There you go. Knew it wouldn't take long. Turn the heat off and just, doesn't have to be completely melted, just softens really, just to soften the flour, the butter will be fine. It's unsalted butter, by the way. All right, that'll do, that'll be fine. Now, because it's an enriched dough, you have to really knead it, or in this case, because I'm lazy and I use my mixer, I'm going to mix it for 15 minutes. So first of all we'll go a gentle speed just to bring it all together, and then I'll put it onto a medium speed. I'll put it onto a medium speed and then let it mix for 15 minutes. In 15 minutes we'll be back. We'll do the next stage, which is basically get her ready to rest. Look at them eggs. Look at the colour of them yolks. Lovely. Yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll see you in 15 minutes or so, and we'll carry on. Thank you. Okay, well, welcome back. So it's been mixing away for good 15 minutes, just under 15 minutes, but it's fine. Look, as you can see, it's a really nice loose dough, nice and wet and loose. Look, really elastic. Look, to the elastic taste, really elastic, nice. So what we're going to do, we're going to give her just a little bit of a knead and just give her a little bit of shape like that. Okay, let's take the bowl out, plonk her back in the bowl. What you want her to do is double in size in the next hour. So I've got slightly damp cloth just to stop it getting the skin. Remember the size, okay? Remember the size. And then we're going to cover her up, and then we're going to uncover her as soon as we come back in an hour. Bosh. Okay, welcome back. Now let's have a look. Ready, steady, go. Look at that, lovely. So easily doubled in size, right? And as you pick it up, you can feel all the air coming out of it straight away. So what we do now is give it a good little kneading and just knock all the air out of it like that, okay? Lovely. Oh yes, it feels like a really nice elastic dough. Okay, so now let's weigh. So we've got 800 grams. Now, sorry, you can't see that very well, can you? There we go. 800 grams, give or take. So, so if I go 800 by, so 6 times 12 would be 720 grams. So 65 grams would give us 12 ice buns, okay? So if we go down a bit. So I'll just cut what I believe to be 65 grams. All of that, 61 grams. And then just make it into a ball, like that, yeah? So I'm going to do that now 12 times, then we'll come back. Okay, welcome back. So here we have the 12 ice buns, you can see there. So, and I've got a baking tray with greaseproof paper. And all I'm going to do is, let's move them out of the way a little bit, just so you can hopefully see what I'm doing. All I'm going to do is just give them a squeeze and a gentle, and then place them like that. Don't want them too long and thin. I like my ice buns to be nice and chunky. So just a squeeze and a gentle, and then there we go. Look at that, lovely. Squeeze and a gentle. And what I'm going to do is 2 rows of 6, but I want them to be quite close together, okay? Because what I want them to have is that lovely doughy side of a nice bun when you rip them apart. So I want them to bake and actually touch as they bake. So there you go. So there's 6, and then we'll do another 6. There we go. Lovely. Okay. So there you have it. Really simple, look. There they are. 12 ice buns. I'm going to move them down a little bit because I don't want the edges to touch. I want just the sides. Okay. Look, there we go. So they'll grow nicely now. And they'll prove for about 40 minutes, and then we'll put them in the oven. What I'm going to do here, or try to do, I don't know if the tea towel's long enough. Yeah. Just about. Well, the reason I want to use the glasses is because I don't actually want the tea towels to weigh down on the ice buns. So them glasses are too big, so let's try. Sorry. Okay, let's try these ones. See if I can fit them in there like that. And then, okay, good. So what that's doing in, they're still covered, so it'll stop it from forming a skin. Might even put 4 glasses on. And then, but it will stop the tea towel weighing down the ice buns, so they get a nice proof. So like that, look. And let's have a look. Yeah, you see, so that's keeping the weight of the tea towel off the ice buns, but at the same time keeping them covered so they don't get a nasty skin on them. All right, so we'll be back in about 40 minutes and we'll start the baking process. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. Let's see how these have done. Oh, look at that, nicely risen, touching in the middle like I wanted them to. So I've got the oven on at 220, so it's a nice warm oven. And you stick them in. However, these take no time at all to bake. 15 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. So I checked them. They've been in 12 minutes. So So, and I checked them, and look at that. Lovely, aren't they? Eh? Look at them, ice buns. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slowly put them on a cooling rack. Should be able to just, slide them off. There you go. And while they're cooling down a little bit, we're going to make the icing, okay? So, I've got 250 mils of icing sugar, no, grams of icing sugar, 25 mils of milk, and which doesn't seem a lot, however, we want a nice thick icing, so it's going to take some stirring. And you're going to feel like, well, all the liquid's disappeared. But with a bit more stirring, eventually it will all start, you can see it now, starts to come together. But even still, I believe that we need a bit more. That is, the thing is, you've got to be so careful because I don't want to make it too runny. So we'll put another 10 or so in, half at 25, 12, and see how we get on. It's still coming together, but I still think, looking at it, it's too runny. Okay, so another 10, and that, it's looking like we got the right consistency. So this will take some stirring, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to stir till it's all comes together, and then we'll come back and we'll ice. Okay, here we go. So tear them up and just plonk it in, give it a turn, lift, and use your finger just to take the excess off. And there you have it, look. A nice ice bun. We'll do another one just for you to have a look. Out. Use your finger like that in the end. Look, that one's nicer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ice 6 in white. Then I'll put a couple of drops of red food colour in, a nice 6 in pink, and we'll come back. Okay, welcome back. So as you can see, they're mostly iced up. Just doing the last 2. And here we have 12 iced buns. They smell delicious, they really do. They're Billy's favourite, so I know she'll enjoy them today. And let's bring them forward so you can have a look at them. There they are, 12 iced buns. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making them, and we're going to enjoy eating them. Any comments, any suggestions, any requests, always welcome. Please subscribe, like, share with your friends. But most importantly, please give it a go. It's actually not that difficult. And look, they're lovely. So until next time, I hope you have a good day, evening, morning, afternoon, weekend, week, wherever you are. Until next time.